So we're back with more Phasmophobia. So typically, you guys would remember that I usually stream Phasmophobia on Fridays, and last week I think we streamed it on Wednesday as well. The reason why we're streaming on Wednesday again is because we um, we have the Swordburst 3 update that's coming out on Friday, so I'm going to cover that, and that's going to be the dungeon. So last time I covered the Swordburst 3 floor, like, the floor 7, like the floor update. This time we're actually going to cover the dungeon instead, so that'll be fun to do. Anyways, let's get into this. So I'm going to start with single player for right now. Whenever Smash Trig or anyone else shows up, we'll just start playing multiplayer. So if you read the title, I prestige, so you can see here level 1-023. So the 1 here means that I prestige for the first time. And I'm just re-leveling to get tier 3 equipment. So just to kind of take a look here, tier 3 equipment is over here. You see, like, some of this gets unlocked at higher levels: 58, 68, 72, 85, 90, 82. So right now I finished all of the tier 1s. All tier 1s are unlocked. Now I'm just kind of working on tier 2. So we got tier 2 flashlight, tier 2 UV, tier 2 EMF, tier 2 ghost writing book. And now we're just kind of working towards the rest of the tier 2. So the next thing to come out, sorry, that was my timer for Swordburst. The next thing to come out, because I'm also farming Swordburst right now to get some Bell. Anyways, so we're level 23, so the next thing that we'll unlock is probably the, let's see, what will it be actually? Photo camera 25, I think 25 would be the next one. The photo camera, and then after that, like, spirit box and dots projector. I'm waiting until we get the headgear. So the two most important items that I would like is tier 2 thermo and tier 2 headgear, because what made the runs of last stream much easier to do was because I had a night vision headgear that lets me see in the dark, so I don't have to bring a flashlight, and the thermo, which lets me identify what the ghost or where the ghost room is pretty quickly. But since we're using tier 1 items, or a majority of the items are tier 1, it's going to make it a bit harder, and I'll show you guys what I mean when I mean, like, it's going to be a bit harder. So go ahead and go into Tanglewood here. Alright, so thermo, right? Thermo is just basically like an actual thermometer. And this thing, so before, you guys remember that for the thermo, tier 3 or tier 2, you would actually hold down the button and it would show you the temperature. This one, you actually have to wait for the mercury inside to adjust to the right temperature, which takes a lot of time. Because I don't have headgear, this headgear is not all that useful. So it's useful in multiplayer, but it's not useful for single player, because this headgear just allows you to take a look at perspective. So, anyone in the truck could see my perspective, but it doesn't provide me with any light, doesn't provide me with any night vision. So it's just there for multiplayer. So I have to take the flashlight, which basically takes one of my item slots, since you only get 3 item slots. So I have my flashlight, thermo, and then I'm also going to take crucifix for demon, in case the demon decides to hunt. So power box in the garage. Thing is, though, there is a nice setting that this game has where you can actually use the flashlight while you're holding another item. It's basically pressing the button to use night vision instead of holding it down. So do this, and let's go ahead and take a look at the thermo. It's kind of hard to see. There we go. So it's rising. I'm going to keep the light for the garage open. Utility room is also rising. Let's go over to the kitchen here. Kitchen is... It's not changing much. I'm gonna turn that off. Let's try here. Not changing much here either. Temperature's pretty stable. I'm gonna turn that off. And then we're gonna investigate the starting rooms here. Turn on this lamp as well. Go. Alright, let's try here. Now, like one indicator that can actually help you to identify the ghost room, at least for me, when I have the tier 1 thermo, is breath. Like if I see like cold breath coming out, that's typically an indicator of like the ghost room. Because again, ghost room is much colder than any other room. Oh, there's the bone actually. Okay, it's not here, but I'll keep the light on for this room because that's where the bone is. Alright, turn on this light. Let's check here. Doesn't seem like it's dropping much, so probably not here. I'm guessing it's either in the living room or this middle room right here. Okay, so temperature is definitely dropping here. It's dropping pretty quickly too. If it goes, oh. Well, that's an indicator. There we go. All right. Anyways, yeah. So, and yeah, if a ghost event happens in the room that you're in, then that's most certainly the ghost room. So there we go. We found it. And in the difficulty that I'm running, the ghost cannot change room, so it's gonna be pretty much in there. All right, let's see. So that was a 4. So not exactly EMF 5. Go ahead and take the video camera, dots, and ghost writing book. Normally I take spirit box with me to test the box, but because I only had 2 item slots to work with, I just want to take crucifix and thermo to be sure. So go ahead and do this. We're also going to set up dots. We're going to have dots facing that way. Yeah, the dots for this one is kind of... It's not as, you know, spread out, or how do I put it? It's not as convenient as like the tier 3 dots, but it still works to some degree. Alright, I need UV for that door, because it touched the door. And the ghost has a 100% chance to leave fingerprints when it touches the door. So if it doesn't leave any fingerprints, then we know for sure that it's not UV. But before I go there, I want to take a picture of this bone, grab it for evidence. What's our objectives here? When the ghost running crucifix, capture photo, parabolic. Those are pretty easy to work with, but we'll see. Go ahead and take a look at the door here. I'm going to take a look at it from both sides, just in case. But I'm not seeing any UV, so we're going to mark that off. Alright, let's try and go for the spirit box. I don't know what the range of tier 1 spirit box is. I know with tier 3 you could pretty much cover the entire room. It's not responding. I'll probably come back to that, but for right now I'm gonna mark that off. Revenant, Yude, Oni. Now the thing that kind of makes me think that it's a Yude is because of the fact that it closed the door. Yude is basically when they do a ghost event, they will shut the door. So kind of leaning towards that, but not exactly sure just yet. Let's go ahead and take a look at the room here, search for ghost orbs. One thing I like about the tier 1 camera is that the night vision is actually green. On tier 2 and tier 3, the night vision is actually white, kind of makes it harder to see the ghost orbs. But here, because it's green, it's much easier to see. I don't see any ghost orbs though, so I'll mark that off. Shade or an Oni? It depends on a few things. We'll check if it's freezing. But in the meantime, I'm gonna bring an EMF in there. Also gonna bring in some salt and probably a motion sensor to keep track of its movements. Now, tier 1 motion sensor is not like, you know, the tier 3 one, because tier 3 basically allows you to go through an area. Tier 1 motion sensor only covers if it like goes past a certain like here, see? It's standing like pretty much like right there. Turn on this. Go ahead and investigate this door. Check it from both sides. Tier 2 UV is actually really good to work with because, you know, it's very bright. Let me see. Nothing in the writing. Temperature's going down. It might freeze. So no UV so far. Alright. I'm going to leave some salt on the ground. That tier 1 salts can only be used twice. Tier 2 and tier 3 salts can be used 3 times. So you can get up to 9 photos of the salt if it's stepped on. With tier 1 you can only get about 6 because of 3 salts times 2. That's 6, and then you have to get 4 other photos from something else. Which I'll probably get the photos from the firelights. If anything. Touch that door again, but yeah, I'm not seeing any orbs at all. It hasn't really been doing much of anything. Now the shade must write in the book. If I go back there and I see writing, then maybe. Let me go ahead and take a smudge stick with me, just in case. Even though it's a bit too early for smudge stick, because I'm too high sanity, so there's no... I mean, there's no need to use it, because it's probably not going to hunt. Unless it's a demon, of course. So it stepped on the salt, that's good. Toss this to the side. Okay, it's pretty much standing on top of that salt. That's good. I'm going to wait for it to trigger the salt again, and then I'll take a picture of that. Get 6 photos in. Alright. In terms of what I want to do with the rest of the time, because right now I just don't know. I don't have any evidence as to what it could be. You know, there's no ghost stores, hasn't responded to my box. It doesn't leave any UV because I checked the UV. Lights are flickering. I'll take another dots in there just to cover the other side of the room. And then also grab maybe another crucifix to put outside the door, and then probably a firelight if we have time for that. No, we don't. Right. I forgot we're carrying a smudge stick with us. Alright. Crucifix range is actually pretty big, so if I put it right here, you can kind of see it actually extends all the way from here to the couch. So I'm going to put this right outside, and then this one will pretty much cover the entire room. Alright, so for this one, I'm going to go ahead and do this, turn it on. Okay, that should cover that side. I might have to bring another camera, put it on that side. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of the salts. Tier 1 camera is pretty slow. It is a oh, there's dots right there. Imagine if it got the ghost image off of that. Let me see. 3, 6. Yeah, that's 6. I forgot what the camera is called. It's an Oni, probably. Let's check freezing. It's not freezing. Okay. So ultraviolet is definitely not there. It might respond to my box, actually. Let me take off box. I'm going to bring another camera in here to check for orb, because I need a secondary view. That's why I have 2 cameras in my loadout for soloist. Before I would just go with 1 of each item, but sometimes if the room is big, it's hard to kind of know. That's why I want to bring 2 dots, 2 cameras, just for multiple angles. Just in case, right? Because if the ghost orb is behind the camera, and I can't see that, then I might just misidentify the ghosts. Be better to have multiple angles. Alright, let's go ahead and put one right here. Oh. think that's fine. Alright, touch the door again. I want to make sure that, for sure, that it's not UV. I mean, if it was UV, I probably would have seen it by now. I don't think it's hard. It's that. You can't really miss UV. Temperature is still pretty high. Actually, it might drop all the way down. It's like kind of right below 0. Or not right below, but like almost below 0. Just a tiny bit, but that's I can't write it off as freezing unless it is below 0, so I'll have to wait for that. Sanity's still pretty high at 80. Nothing to worry about. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other angle. So I'm not seeing any orbs here. It's easier to see orbs if you turn off the lights, but because of this green kind of filter over it, it makes it a little easier to see. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and take 2 of these firelights. Oh, power's off. Alright. Alright, well, you know what? I'll just use a candle for the lighting. Not a djinn. It's a ghost that can turn off the breaker, because djinn is the only ghost that cannot... Whoa. I had some interference there. Djinn is the only ghost that cannot turn off a breaker. So if it does turn off the breaker, then that's for sure not a djinn. Still not freezing. Alright. Well, I think freezing is off the table now. Definitely not writing either. Let me try this again. Put the writing book down. No EMFs at all. A lot of footprints though. The only thing we have is dots. Could be a Diogen. Or a Wraith. But Wraiths... Hold on. A Diogen must write... Oh, passed right through me there. A Diogen must write in the book. That count as interaction? Yeah, got it. Alright, there we go. Now the thing about tier 1 firelight or candles is that like they actually have wax on them, so you can't just keep burning them. Because, I mean, you can, but like you burn them until they're out of wax. And that's kind of... And after they run out of wax, you can't use them anymore. I'm just burning these firelights so I can get my last pictures. I just need one more. Because having all these tier 3 photos is going to be really beneficial. Touch the light. Let's go ahead and scan that for UV. Nope. Again, no UVs, so that's for sure. Diogen must write in the book. It must also be EMF 5, I believe? No. Oh, must respond to... Oh, these guys have to respond to Spirit Box. Alright, well. Go ahead and do that. There we go. So photos are done. I could drop that now. Temperature is still not freezing. I'm going to go ahead and use the box one more time. I know it's right on top of me. Like right here somewhere. Should respond. If it doesn't, then that's a bit of a problem. There we go. Got it. Alright, finally responded to the box. So it's between a, it's not freezing, there's no orb, no UV, so it's probably a Diogen. It's not writing in the book, that's the problem, but it's not a Wraith because it stepped through the salt. Whatever. Let me go ahead and turn off the light here. I'll come back to that. I just want to go back to the truck and check for orbs. In the safety of the truck. I could check for orbs there, but I don't know where my sanity is. And sanity is dropping. It is 67. Not enough for hunting, but... Oh, there is an orb. Okay. Well, that makes it a yokai. Alright, there is an orb there. Okay. I guess you do have to turn off the light. Want to see it better. There it is. There was an orb floating right there. So that's a yokai. Dots, orb, and box. All right. So we don't have enough room for a photo. Parabolic we can do, but I don't like using parabolic. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run with yokai. Took a bit of time actually for that investigation. Let me see. Yeah, it's yokai. None of the objectives, but we got 55 for photos. A 5.45 times multiplier. We got bone and our dailies as well. All right. Perfect. We're managing our money pretty well. And I mean, it's because we're playing on a 5 times multiplier, because when I originally started playing Phasmophobia back when I was low level, 0 prestige, I was running on like a 1 and 2 times multiplier, so very, very like easy multipliers. Now I'm running on a 5 times multiplier, which is still pretty easy for some players, like players that have a lot of experience in Phasmophobia. We'll say that like 5.45 multiplier is pretty simple. And I would say it is, but it's something, but it's a difficulty that I can run where I can still identify the ghost without dying as much. There is a chance that I won't die, and I have like taken a lot of L's in these Phasmophobia rounds before, but it's not too hard to where like, oh man, I'm gonna be stuck here for a while, or I'm not gonna be able to, to figure out what this is. I always run 3 evidence right now because I'm just not confident enough to be able to identify without 3 evidence. Now, like, I think once I hit Prestige 2, I'll probably end up running with 2 evidence, and then once I get more and more experience, like, heading into Prestige 3, Prestige 4, then we can start doing 1 evidence and then no evidence runs. But for right now, I just don't have the confidence in being able to in being able to just figure out the ghost without the evidence. And I'm also not great with doing hunts. I have survived a few hunts before, but nothing that's like spectacular. I still even get jumpy between what's a hunt and what's a ghost event. This seems like a very cold room. Hold on. Like rising. Here it's like lowering in here. I might put it here. Start here then. Now I could be misled again because it is raining. I think things like whoa. Also, I think I learned that like activity 10 doesn't always necessarily mean a hunt, because the total activity here, this chart basically takes the sum of all the activity put together. So it will hit 10 if it does a lot of activity, but 10 doesn't necessarily always mean that's gonna hunt. There's a chance that it does mean that, and we might be dealing with a demon here, but we'll see. Temperature is lowering. Might just be because of the rain. But yeah, it's doing some stuff though. That's for sure. Go ahead and check for orb. If there's an orb in that room, in this room, then we know for sure that it's the ghost room. Before I used to run my camera first. Like I would always go in there when me and Smashig were duoing, Smashig would be the one using the thermo. I would go in there with the video camera, and try to find orbs. Because if I found the orb, I knew for sure that that was the ghost room. Because we were playing on a mode that doesn't let the ghost change rooms. Back then, we have that option enabled now, but before we were, we were not running that. Taking the crucifix with me, maybe a spirit box and a UV. It's doing a lot of stuff. You can see here. Look at the charts going. It's kind of bizarre. No, I'm not all that confident in it being that living room, and I'll probably figure out eventually where it is. I think the thing that I'm having the most trouble with is just identifying where the ghost room is without using. Go ahead and do this without the tier 2 or tier 3 thermo, because a lot of my quick investigations were reliant on just getting the temperature and finding it like pretty quickly. Here I kind of have to wait for the temperature to drop enough to a point where like, oh, I know for sure this is the room. Again, I could just wait for I'm gonna pick up this crucifix actually. Kind of need it. There's the bone. I also want my flashlight just in case the breaker goes off. Alright, let's try in here. Ooh, it is dropping in here actually. Never mind, it's not. Try in here. I'm waiting for either to find a room that has like a low temperature, or a ghost event happening, like what happened in the Tanglewood in the last map. I mean, I stepped in there, ghost event happened, and then we knew, oh yeah, this is for sure. This is the room. All right. Come back for that bone though. Try this one. This room right here in the back, like the I guess you can call it like the back door. Back door has been pretty common for us in this room. Let's try here in the dining room. Could also be in the garage or the basement. Let's see. Yeah, I'm looking for the temperature that's like between 10 and 5. If it's between 10 and 5, we know for sure what it is. If it's not between 10 and 5, then like if it's above 10, then typically that's not it. Sometimes I could be misled. And if it goes into freezing range, then obviously that would be the right room. Oh. Oh, yo. Well, we know where it is now. That's for sure. That was kind of freaky. There we go. Alright. Okay, so we know it's like right here. Pretty much. It's either there or like inside of a room. Sometimes it could be like in that hallway of the connecting rooms. I will check though. It depends. But yeah, we kind of just triggered that one. Temperature seems to be rising. It's not this one. Is it this room? I'm trying to look for that specific area where because yeah, it was there. I know that for a fact. Might be just right here actually. All right, I'll let the temperature kind of sit for a bit. Go ahead and bring all of these up there. Actually, bring the book. The book is more obvious. It's very active. It is very active. All right. I think hmm. Dude, I want to say this is like an Oni or something. Go ahead and take my sanity meds real quick. So there's no orb from what I can see. It doesn't, like, you see here from this picture. No orb. But again, I could be wrong because the orb could be in another place. I'll have to check that. Alright, this is kind of... oh, that looks like EMF 5. See here? 0 to 5. Again, this is the sum of the activity, so that could just be like a 2 or a 3 put together. But I feel like that's the 5. And 5 is, you know, suggestive of an Oni. The reason why I think this is an Oni is because, like, it's very, very active right now. It's not a demon, that's for sure. If it's running EMF 5, then it's not a demon. There's no orb in there. Could be a wraith, but we'll have to test that with the salt. But I'm leaning towards Oni on this one. Now the Oni must pass through dots, and it must also be freezing in there. So we'll have to check the temperature. Let me see. Yeah, see right here. Onis love to scare their victims as much as possible, so they're much more active while people are nearby. That's the reason why I'm thinking it is the Oni. Because, I mean, like, remember, we stepped up to the second floor. It had already started going. You know, like, it started manifesting, started walking towards us, and then we went up there for a second time and started walking towards us again. Manifested. So I'm thinking this is an Oni. But, again, I cannot be too sure. Let me see. So let me go ahead and do this. All right, let's go ahead and set up dots here. Right here. Go ahead and do that. And then we're going to bring in the UV and also the crucifix. Now, we already have a crucifix set up there. Set up right here. So I'm going to put this crucifix around the stairs area. Just so if it comes down this, if it's like on the stairs here, it'll get covered. All right, welcome to Stream Smashing. All right. Go ahead and check temperature. That is, it's pretty high. Temperature's high. It might not be this room. It might be somewhere else. But I'm still sticking with my Oni theory. We might have to keep exploring. Just to get, like, a general idea where this ghost might be. Because the temperature just doesn't line up correctly. So, do this. Sanity is fine. We'll do a motion sensor just to get its location. It could be in the back side of the second floor. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Alright, I'm gonna grab another camera here. Typically, if I see the ghost manifest, right? Like, manifest in its physical form, I'm more inclined to think that it's an Oni. But I don't know for sure. Could be in this backside. Let me see. Because it manifested right here. Like, this is where it started coming towards us. Alright. But it could be in one of these rooms also. Temperature is looking pretty stable here, so pretty high. It's not that one, that's for sure. Let's try this room here. Yeah, pretty stable on the temperature. Okay, let's try bathroom. I've had encounters in this bathroom many times. No. Is it this room? It's not this room. It could be this here. It could be this bathroom. But I'm not inclined to think it is. Because typically adjacent rooms, like two connecting rooms like this, if the primary room that you enter into, like this one right here, is not cold, then the connecting room here is also most likely not to be cold. So if I like, you know, if I check the main room and it's not cold, then yeah, probably not. Oh, it is breath in here. Yep, it's throwing stuff for sure. Oh, temperature is rapidly dropping. It is definitely in here. Okay, so it came from that room there. All right, I'm gonna move some things in there. First things first, I want to get the dots in there to do, you know, for it to run through dots. Because if it is indeed an Oni, yep, it touched the door there. I'll scan that for UV. Go ahead and do the motion sensor here. Put the dots like right there. Go, good. All right. This, we'll grab the UV, and then we'll also grab the EMF there, just to track EMF whenever it does stuff. Oh, okay, EMF went off for like a second. Let's go ahead and check the door here. We're gonna check both sides. No UV. And what the? Power went out. All right. So I was about to say, yeah, like since fingerprints are 100%, again, if it does not leave a fingerprint after it touches an object, like a door, light switch, then you can eliminate UV. There is a setting in the game that where you can actually make it so that it's not 100%. But I mean, I don't want to do that. All right, so okay, we have room for one more thing. Dots. All right, also turn off. I think I turned off the light by accident here. All right, so we have dots there. I want to set up dots on this side as well. So facing this way. Oh, hello there. Red room event. EMF 4. It's not triggering 5. It is most definitely freezing in this room. I'm waiting for the 5 indication. Because, like, once I get EMF 5... Damn, that is super bright. I need to turn off my, my flashlight. Once I get the dots and the EMF confirmation, then it's pretty much a done deal. Like, if I get dots, EMF... and then also like freezing, that's an Oni, 100% Oni. And there's no way to dispute it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put up 2 angles here. It hasn't written the book. It's definitely freezing, that's for sure. Like very freezing, like -9 level of freezing. I'm gonna eliminate UV off the list because again, no UVs and 100%. EMF 2. Alright. Oni should not respond to Spirit Box. If it is indeed an Oni, it will not respond. And here, it doesn't seem like it's responding. Of course, I could just be out of range because it is tier 1. Dude, it just likes this door. It just likes to mess with this door. All right. Look at that. Keeps messing with the door. Okay. That's a 5. Yep. Oh, it burned the crucifix out here. Okay. We gotta leave. It's an Oni. Alright, 5. We don't know dots. But we know EMF 5. Dude, look at the activity. Whoa. Activity is insane. I'm gonna go ahead and take a pill here. Alright. This is an easy way to get dots. I think I just saw it pass through dots there. I'll take a look at that again, but so far, no orb from what I can see. Yeah, no orbs. So no orbs. It didn't respond to the box. It didn't have any UV. I don't think it wrote. No, yep, that's dots. That's Oni. Okay, there you go. That's GG. Got it. There we go. Okay, I suspect it was an Oni from the start because of like how active it was. Like, cause look, if I step into the house, right, and it starts doing stuff, I'm thinking one of two things. It's either a demon or it's either an Oni. If it decides to hunt me from the beginning, that's a demon. If it doesn't hunt me and it just continues to manifest and just like do a bunch of stuff, that's probably an Oni. So that's kind of my thought process. All right, I'm gonna head into the live broadcast too. There we go. You can join me now, Smash. I'm gonna make the lobby here. But yeah, that was a good Oni room. I like that a lot. Oni was doing a lot of different things. It was, you know, kind of it like really messed with me there. And then I decided to, you know what, like it did a hunting moment. You know, it was tired of me just like being in the room. So I was like, I just got ready to attack me, which is very funny. So yeah, Onis are a very interesting type of ghost, that's for sure. Yeah, and again, like I think with Oni, if it now like this is not a how do I put it? It's not a hard and fast rule. At least I don't think it is. In Hunt, like an Oni will be more visible, so it'll blink a lot less. But I don't think a manifesting ghost is always an Oni, because I used to assume that like, oh, you know, if it manifests, then it's, you know, then it's an Oni. Like, you know, if it does a shadow thing, that's probably not an Oni. Because like, you know, let me see. Yeah, they are often seen in their physical form. That's why, like, I thought if it manifests in physical form, maybe it's an Oni, like, you know, or at least it's more likely to be. But I don't think that's a hard and fast rule, at least not necessarily. All right, let's go ahead and check the breaker. It is in the garage. Escape, ghost hunt, repelled. Oh yeah, those objectives are not happening. I also forgot to get the bone in the last one, but I mean, we were pretty much in hunting range because of our sanity, so I'd rather not risk it. I just want to get, you know, the guest right and then just move on. You know, we could go for like perfect investigations, which for anyone who doesn't know what a perfect investigation is basically getting the bone, getting all 3-star photos in the book, and getting all the objectives done, while also correctly guessing the ghost. So let's see. Oh, it touched the piano. That is all right. There you go, guys. The little doot. That was very funny. Little doot moment right there. Decided, like, you know, I was looking at the temperature, and then doot. Let's go ahead and presses the piano. Gives me a signal as to like what it is. Ooh, this is that's a 0 to 6. Yeah, that's not EMF 5. All right, so grab this, grab that. All right, so there you go. That's good. Yeah, I'm always happy whenever the ghost decides to do something that makes the room very obvious to find. Once we get to tier 2 thermo, it'll be a lot easier to identify the room. But for right now, the easiest way to identify the room is just to either wait for a ghost event to happen, or you know, interaction like that where it just presses the piano, or, you know, finding a room that has like really low temperature. Those are like typically the indicators of a ghost room, at least based on tier 1 equipment. And, you know, I'm not an expert in Phasmophobia at all. You know, I'm just an intermediate player. You know, I have experience in Phasmophobia, but not enough to be like an expert in it. You know, I'm not. I think I have less than 100 hours still in Phasmophobia right now. So no expertise. At least not yet. Not until later. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna put, now I'm glad, the thing about the last one, right, with the Oni, is that it burned the crucifix outside. It didn't burn the one inside. I'm glad that I put it on the outside. Now, it might have just been like a random chance. Like if there's two overlapping crucifixes, it might just burn one at random. But I, for one, am glad that I put one on the outside, because if it was going to attack from that side, then, you know, we kind of saved ourselves in a way. All right, so freezing is not there yet. I'll keep that in mind because we're still early into the game. Oh. I'm not seeing any UV on anything. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna cancel out UV as well since, you know, it touched both the computer and the piano and I didn't see any of the prints. So I think the way that the UV works is like the ghost will leave a print, right? Of like a fingerprint or like a footprint or something. And the print doesn't start to disappear until I think you actually use the UV. I think it might just disappear anyways, but it's there for a while is what I'll say. You can also set it to where the print will, whatever print it leaves behind will disappear like a lot faster, because on my duelist difficulty, the 6x multiplier, I have it to where it disappears in 60 seconds. Now in the soloist, I have it at 120, so I have 2 minutes before it disappears, which gives me a lot of time. So not seeing any ghost orbs from here. I might have to get another camera to get a better angle. But based on what we have so far, no freezing, no ultraviolet, no ghost orbs, between a spirit, a wraith, and a Diogen. Now, this is under the assumption that like it walks through the dots, because wraith and Diogen both walk through dots. Spirit does not walk through dots. Spirit responds to the box, has writing, and also EMF 5. So let's go ahead and take a box with us. We'll take a assault as well. Yeah, like a salt can, because this thing will help us determine if it's a wraith or not. And again, just wraiths do not step in salt. So if it does step in the salt, then we know for sure it's not a wraith. We can cancel that out and then make it easier. It started flickering the lights. Fantastic. All right. Okay, well, there you go. There was a footprint there, so it's not a wraith. Let's go ahead and try the box now. Yep, that's a box right there. Easy, good. And like, I like small rooms like this because it makes it easier to get the box. Like big rooms like the garage, very difficult to get the box as well. We have ghost writing between a spirit and a Diogen at this point, so it has to either walk through dots or trigger EMF 5. I'm gonna go ahead and put a motion sensor just to get an idea on the movement. All right, we're doing good so far. You know, we're going through the process. Not a wraith because, you know, it stepped in salt, which is good. All right, let's go ahead and check. So it went through the motion sensor, but it's not triggering dots. There's no orb, at least not from what I can see. I'll grab a secondary angle, as I said. It's not running through dots. Interesting. Okay. Let me bring another crucifix. Put another crucifix in the hallway. That way, you know, if it decides to hunt, and if it's standing in the hallway, then that crucifix will pick it up. We'll put one right there, and then, yeah, we'll put one crucifix in the hallway here. The other crucifix pretty much covers the entire room. I'm going to put the salt in the same place. Yep, there you go. Stepped on it again. Still no EMF going off. We do have writing. That's good. Box and writing are the only ones that we have so far. I'm gonna turn off the lights, so I can go back to the van, and then we can see for sure if there's a ghost orb or not. Which is the reason why I have 2 angles on it. Just having those 2 angles will make it easier to find the ghost orb, just in case it doesn't appear in one angle. So not here, and then here. Yeah, no ghost orb either, so we can just eliminate that. I am curious on whether it will do dots or not. This is a very, like right here with the lights off, very easy way to see dots. You can see here the entire room, at least from this camera angle, just completely dotted up. Oh, but through something. That's epic. I was looking at activity to see what that could possibly be. Alright. So, right now, it either has to... I'll probably check UV again. There's no orb for sure. I have to also check freezing. If it is freezing, that's a Moroi. And Moroids will curse the user of the spirit box. So Moroi specifically, when you use the spirit box in the room, it will curse the user of the spirit box and cause their sanity to drop while they're in the investigation room. Oh, it also flicked on the light switch. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's not a mare then. Mares will never turn on lights. That's good. We can eliminate that ghost as well. Go ahead and take this, and we're gonna take a camera as well, and also probably a smudge stick to cleanse or, you know, repel the ghost, just in case, you know, if it decides to go rogue and start hunting. Even though I don't think it will, because I mean we're still like 90 or 80 or 90 sanity, so there's no reason why it should do that. Okay, but we have a lot to check here, so we can check the door for UV. We check the light switch for UV. Check the piano. Check the keyboard here. No UV, so we'll eliminate that one now. Okay, now it's just between Spirit and Diogen. So EMF 5, freezing, not exactly. It's not below 0. It's close, but not exactly. So yeah, we can just take out freezing for now. All right, what will happen first? Let's put the cup back up here. Will it pass through dots, or will it... Maybe we need more coverage. Let's try it here. This should be a lot better coverage. It'll cover the rest of like this side basically. Unfortunately though, the game only lets us have 2 dots. So I can only angle it in 2 different areas. But this should be more than enough to cover. Anyways, in the meantime, let's just go ahead and grab our 6 photos here for Salt. I think one more, and then we'll also grab the writing. There we go. Yeah, 6 photos of Salt plus writing. It's pretty good. Alright, well, it's pretty much standing here. That's for sure. Yeah, see, it's standing there again. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off. That's 5. That's a spirit. Alright, I'm glad I went back to check that. I heard the EMF go off right when I left. EMF 5, spirit. Yep, there you go. The default. Yeah, I was kind of thinking it was a spirit because like it never walked through dots once. Like I'm sure that like ghosts that do trigger dots. Oh, it knocked over my camera. I'm sure that ghosts that do trigger dots will probably trigger it frequently. So if it did have dots, it probably would have triggered it. I would have probably seen it, but because I didn't see it, dots is probably not there. And we got ourselves the tier 2 photo camera and $500. Wow, we are rich. $9,000. Now the thing about prestiging is that you do have to repurchase the equipment. So, but this is fine as long as you have, if you're playing on a good multiplier, and you know, and you're managing your money pretty well. We're doing good so far. We have tier 2 camera. I'm gonna go over to my loadout. Just pop this over. Same thing here. Pop this over. Same thing here. So that, yeah, like pressing this button down here basically upgrades the tiers of whatever is available. So for example, like if like instead of having to click all of these right here, I could just click one button and it basically makes everything that is tier 2, or at least everything that I have at tier 2, tier 2. Much easier to work with. But tier 2 camera is really good though, because it'll be much faster when taking photos. Better than the Polaroid, that's for sure. The bony, the bony ghost shot. Yeah. Though this camera is really small, so sometimes I end up losing the camera because it's really small. All right. Polaroid. All right. Next to unlock would probably be this thing. Tier 2 spirit box. I will be very glad to have tier 2 spirit box. Because man, using tier 1 spirit box with the range that it has, yeah, not great. You see here, response rate is very low. At least with this one, response rate is twice. And tier 3, you know. Tier 3, if you don't get a response with tier 3, then you're probably more than likely. Sorry, what am I trying to say? If you don't get a response with tier 3, it's probably not spirit box. Tier 3 just has that capability. So, yeah. All right, but yeah, I'll be glad to finally have tier 2 spirit box. That would be fantastic. All right, let's go to Gafton Farmhouse. Now, in terms of my least favorite maps that I don't particularly like doing, so Point Hope and the 2 farmhouses are probably my least favorite. Point Hope is my favorite map aesthetically, like, you know, the way that the map looks. But, you know, gameplay wise, I don't enjoy it, because if the ghost room is all the way at the top, right, you have to walk all the way down, you know, to actually to get all the equipment, right? And you have to walk all the way back up to set up the equipment, and then come all the way back down, go run back up, back down, right? Like, and the game also considers Point Hope to be a small map. So that means that your sanity drain will go much faster. On big maps like Sunny Meadows, Prison, the school, right? These large maps, they make the sanity, you lose less sanity on those maps because they're much bigger, right? Because you have to explore more. But, you know, because Point Hope is considered a small map, and it takes a while to get from the top to the bottom, yeah, your sanity is just going to get destroyed playing Point Hope. And I've died many times on Point Hope. So, yeah. All right. Now, keep this in mind as well. It's snowing. Snowing is also my least favorite weather because it makes it harder to find the ghost room. Because snow makes the house cold, right? And in order to find the ghost room, you have to find the coldest room. But snow makes it look like every room is cold. So it makes every room look like the ghost room. And that can be very confusing to work with. The best way that I would probably tackle snow is probably just to wait until the house warms up properly. So what I'll do is I'll open up the door, get the fuse box first. Fuse box is on the second floor, right, and then left. Yeah. I'll get the fuse box first, and then after that's done, we'll just wait for the house to warm up properly, and then after that, we'll figure it out. Heavy rain over snow, true. I prefer heavy rain, yeah. I mean, Heavy Rain has the biggest multiplier boost, so. Oh, that's the music. Okay, I was wondering, like, I was hearing some creaking on the. This is why you don't play music and play Phasmophobia at the same time, because sometimes sounds like from the music kind of mess up your gameplay. All right, there we go. Lights are on. Might as well just. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna let the house warm up. It was this map specifically that happened last time. So something that happened was I was setting all of my equipment down because I think it was also snowing that day I was playing, and I put all my equipment down, and then I went to pick up my crucifix once I got all my equipment in there, and the game froze. Like I think I overloaded the game somehow, because for some reason me putting all the items there and then picking up the crucifix just killed the game somehow. Which was funny. Alright, whatever. I'll just put all those down. By the way, Kuma, like, when's your debut? Because, like, I've been seeing your VTuber model, like, on Twitter and stuff. I'm not sure, like, when you're debuting. I think, like, you were, I remember seeing that you were, like, preparing for your debut. Or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Why did I bring two cameras? You know what? Double the angle is good. We like multiple angles. Alright, that should be enough time. I swear I better not go running through this house and then a demon pops up and just kills me. Like, demons are like, look, the demon ghost is cool. It's not cool when I'm trying to level up and it kills me. Anyways, where is my crucifix? Okay. I was playing Point Hope yesterday, the lighthouse map, and for some reason my crucifix just up and left. I think I was I put my crucifix down somewhere in the first room. Okay, well, we know what it is now. There you go. Thanks for doing that for me. Alrighty, we figured out the ghost room. It's either here or in there. I'm assuming that it's probably here. Cause like, unless, hold on, is my breath coming from in here? Yeah, it's probably here. Okay, I got it. Okay, we got it. So I need my rig to get finished. Just promoting. Well, I hate demons too. They're so annoying. Yeah. And the VTuber process must be pretty time consuming. Time consuming in terms of like getting everything ready, because like I'm planning to have a model made like within these next couple of weeks or months. I don't know. I've been using this PNG model for a while. As much as I like it, I need something that's more reactive in a way. Because I'm planning to do some like reaction content, you know, where my viewers send me videos and I watch them. I can't react with a PNG model. Like they can't see they can't see my expressions. Expensive, true. You know, I'm willing to, you know, spend a premium on a model, you know. Probably hovering somewhere between like 2K, 3K maybe. Well, there's no ghost storm, that's for sure. No writing. UV. I probably should have checked UV as soon as I came up here. Definitely found a model and rig. Where do you recommend finding them? Because like, so far the only place that I'm looking right now is like on VGen. But I also heard that you can also look on Twitter. EMF. Okay, I'm bringing... What do I want to bring? Sanity. Wow, sanity is pretty much perfect. Box camera. About to catch this ghost in 4K. What are my objectives? Hold on. Firelight, ghost event, parabolic. Okay, those are all doable. Except for probably parabolic, because for some reason, me and the parabolic just do not work well together. What's up, stop motion magic? Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's try this. Right, I need to get 2 levels as soon as I can. I'm tired of the tier 1 spirit box. Let's see. That's freezing for sure. In the negatives, negative negative 9. All right, let's see. I'll wait for it to touch the door again, and then I'll re-examine the UV. No writing so far. All right, let's salt. Motion sensor will probably set here. I'll get it. Wait, actually, I'll get another motion sensor if I have one. Put it like here or something. Oh, nice. Yo, the bone is even in here. Let's go. There we go. Easy for perfect game, true. Well, I mean, if I can pull off the parabolic, sure. Half the time, the parabolic doesn't work for me. Like, the only parabolic that seems reliable is just the tier 3 one. Because tier 1 and tier 2, I don't know where the ghost is. Because at least with tier 3, you can see, like, on the screen where the sounds are coming from. Oh, okay, here we go. UV or no UV. Alright. Cut out the UV there. Freezing temperatures, Revenant, Yude, Shade, Oni, Twins, Moroi. Where's my camera? Okay. Been wanting to play this game for so long, but don't have a PC. You know, I think Phasmophobia is a great game to play, like with friends for sure. Now, you know, playing it solo like this can be fun, but I like playing with friends because like one, you know, if you have multiple people playing, you can easily like split up the tasks. Because like, you know, if I'm just soloing, it's hard for me to keep track of a lot of things. Like, you know, when I'm back here at the van, I don't know what's going on in the ghost room. I can use like the camera here, except when it knocks it over like that. And then two, you know, you get to investigate ghosts with your friends. You know, what's more fun than that? But yeah, I would recommend Phasmophobia if you're into like horror games that are not too spooky. Because I could never play Demonologist. Demonologist is basically the same as Phasmophobia, except there's random jump scares that pop up in your face, and I hate games that do that. I'm just trying to chill out, you know, move through the room, and then all of a sudden, you know, something just pops out of nowhere. I will play Demonologist if I have a full group of like four, right? I'm pretty sure it goes up to four. I'm not playing Demonologist solo. It's not happening. You guys can't like no one can pay me enough to play Demonologist solo. Bought that game and haven't touched it once. Well, you know, like you can try it out, you know. Let me know how it goes. But like I looked at videos and dude, like there's like ghost events where they make loud sounds and teleport to you. There's one jump scare that comes out of a painting. I can't handle that. I can't do that, man. Not like my heart can't take it. Excuse me. Hey, don't do that. Oh, is it? Oh, yo, hey, what's up, yo? All right, I couldn't see it for a second. I thought, like, cause I knew it manifested, but I didn't see it. All right, here, right in my book. What's your favorite YouTuber? That's a hard question. Um, I don't know. I watch a lot of different YouTubers. I watch VTubers. I watch reaction YouTubers. Like let's see, what else do I watch? I watch funny videos, like, you know, the unusual memes, uh, and like, you know, try not to laugh challenges. There's a lot of different things. I can't really put my favorite on one YouTuber. It's hard to say. All right, that's 3. Mine is Corey Kenshin. Nice. I've heard a lot of good things about Corey. He's a good Let's Player. He's gonna take on the challenge of getting Horn of Salvation in Peroxide, but the game won't give me a good element to make my build perfect. Oh, you know, that's just how it is, Josh. You know, like, game luck is not dots. Alright, hold on. Wait. My camera. Alright, let's go. Okay. That's okay. You can't tell me that's not dots. Every time I look away, he walks through dots. When did you start streaming today? I started around 3:30 p.m. PST Pacific time. So airball. That's not an Oni. Ooh, could be a Yude though. I mean, that's the only other option. If it airballs me and it's between a Yude or an Oni, then, you know, it's one or the other. What's the last thing for a Yude? Okay, there must be a ghost orb in there. Should we add sound alerts if you can on YouTube? Have chat scary? Yeah, I wanna do that actually. I don't know if that's a thing on YouTube though. I know Twitch. Oh, there it is. There's Ghost Orb. That's a Uday. 100%. All right. Let me try to get the rest of these things. I only need parabolic. But yeah, like, I would love to do a lot of like integration with YouTube. Hey, what's up, Andrew? Welcome to the stream. Like something else I want to do is the is that one feature that I think it's a Twitch only thing, but like you know that feature where you like people just throw stuff at your VTuber model, like they throw a bunch of objects. I want to have that feature, but I don't think that's a YouTube. I don't think that's YouTube possible. So unfortunate. All right. What's the name? Hey, leave that door open, Donna. Donna Rook, I mean, I need you to interact with my parabolic, please. Please. Yeah. Yo, interact with my parabolic, please. I know you like to manifest, but Oh, let's go. All right. Hold on. All right. Likes to close the door. Actually, wait, no, that's 100% a Yude. That's Yude behavior. Wanting to slam the door on me. Oh, I thought my game, I thought my game crashed. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Okay. Dude, I got so scared there. I thought my game crashed for a second. Because, like, I got black screen. But it's just, it turned off the breaker. So, the way that my monitor is put, right? Or the way that my monitor is positioned, it makes it so that, like, I can't see everything in clear detail. Or, okay, that doesn't make any sense. For me to see, like, things in a brighter way, I have to like stand up. If I'm sitting down, my monitor's angled in a way where like if it's dark, I can't see a thing. So I thought my game got so scared there. What happened to my sanity? That is Yude behavior. Alright, I'm just gonna start chugging these meds. I'm still waiting for a Lethal Company stream. Maybe. It's a maybe on Lethal Company. I'm still thinking about it. Alright, hold on. I put all the salt there. But I only took 2 salt photos. Alright, hold on. So, how do I make up for this? I have 6 salt photos, plus bone, plus 1 interaction candle. So, we fill the rest of this up with salt, and then the last page, we just do the candles. Okay, forget it. Wait. Oh, I'm carrying salt with me. It's fine. The what's it called? The crucifix will protect me. Maybe. Actually, okay. Sorry, I'm not trying to process the best way to get through this. Because I left my flashlight in there, so there's no chance that I'm going to be able to do anything. But I have my firelight, so that's good. Always make sure that you have a light source on you guys, because this is what happens when you don't. Where's the exit door? Okay. Dude, this would be a miserable way for me to die right now. Not die because of me being in the ghost room, but because I forgot to bring a light source. And that's what kills me. Okay, finally. Oh. Okay. Here we go. 2 salts there. Wait. My camera. Take a picture of that crucifix. You did a content warning stream already, right? Yeah, I did one. What it didn't. I think the content warning was probably one of the worst ones that I had, because of I don't know. I played with Nick. For like the first half of it, and then the second half was just me on my own, and that was that's pretty bad. Yo, let's go. All right. Hold on. Wait. I take 2 more. Okay, that's it, right? Objectives. All 3 stars. And bone. Alright, yeah, we're done. I don't have a smudge stick. Let's close that door. Should be perfect investigation. If I had to estimate how long that took, that's probably like 20 minutes. Alright. Let's see. Skip. Yeah, we got perfect investigation. There we go. How long did that take? That took 22 minutes. Alright. Look. The fact that the bone was in the ghost room is like the biggest miracle to happen. Had it not been in there, I probably wouldn't have searched for it. No shot. Alright. Willow Street. Let's go. Let's go to this. Crucifix and flashlight. Forgot to check what level I was. I think I need 1 more for the next item. Tier 2 spirit box. I also did not check where the fuse box was. But luckily I got it right. Alright. Okay, let's start with the with this room here. Oh, yo, it's a whole foot. It's definitely not here. Or I'll leave this on for the breaker. Let's try here. Wait. I think we found the ghost room. Alright. Oh. I need to turn on this light for better visibility. Like if the breaker goes off again, I don't want to get into another situation where I have to maneuver my way out of the house by hugging the walls. Not gonna happen. All right. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Camera book and dots. I can't wait for tier 2 dots, because I prefer tier 2 dots over tier 1. And like, I think Smash Drag actually prefers tier 1 over tier 2. Oh, there. Yeah, looks about right. I'll check the temperature again in a bit. Could be wrong about it, but let's just go with that for now. There has been instances where I completely got the ghost room wrong within the first like 10 minutes, and it's because of the ghost being a banshee. Now the thing about banshee is that banshee is like a target ghost. So basically, like, it picks a target, and it basically follows that target. Like, in multiplayer, if you're, like, duoing, trioing, or like, full squad, Banshee will target one player and one player only, while they're inside the house. But because I was playing solo, and, you know, Banshee can only target me, it ended up doing interactions in a completely different room. And then I mistakenly thought that was the ghost room, because like it stepped in salt in that room for some reason. I was like, okay, it stepped in salt here, but like, why is the temperature so high? So that was fun. Just do this. And put the book there. And yeah, this is definitely the ghost room. No doubt about it. Temperature says so. I'll grab that bone, and then we'll pick up the pace. Out of all the evidence here, I think the hardest one for me to get is probably Spirit Box. Becomes very easy at tier 3. UV can be a bit tricky for me sometimes. EMF 5 can also be tricky, especially if you don't have the activity monitor. No ghost orbs. Yeah. Oh no. Game is trolling me. No ghost orbs. I switch back to the camera. There's a ghost orb. Alright, whatever. Banshee, Fae, Revenant. Okay. I'll test Spirit Box in there, and then we'll see what we can do. I don't remember what my fastest run is in this game, but I think it's probably hovering somewhere between like 2 minutes. I also have to UV. I have to UV this door because it's touched this door a bunch of times. Alright. It's a small room, so if it's in here, or if it should respond. I mean, I'm pretty much right on top of it. Oh, dirty water. Okay. EMF. I did a gauntlet run yesterday. The gauntlet is basically just me running through all the small maps, where I photographed the dirty water through the door, which is funny because like all you see on the picture was just the door, but the title was dirty water. It was funny. Alright, UV, and let's go ahead and bring salt in there. It's not a wraith, because the ghost orb already cancels that out, so it should be free salt. Free salt pictures. Let me see. What are the objectives? Prevent, cleanse, ghost event. Okay. Those are pretty easy to do. He needs to touch the door again in order for me to know. Let's do this. Go ahead and do that. Not freezing. Let's turn off this shower. It's a bit wasteful. A bit of a waste to use water like that. Alright. Before I forget, I want to grab this photo of the bone. Dirty water bone. Okay, got it. It's going down, but not freezing yet. I'll come back and check that. EMF 2. Okay. So I think what we do is we do everything, we figure out what the ghost is, then we just wait until it does a ghost event. Put the crucifix in there. And then cleanse the area right after it burns the crucifix. Alright, do this, this, and that. Why are you here? How'd you even get here? What? Hold on. Did I get the ghost room wrong? Is that not the ghost room? Is this the ghost room? Hold on. Oh, touch the door. Oh, it's UV. Okay. Camera. Yes. No, wait. Come on. Come on, I can catch it. No. Yes, let's go. We got the fingerprint, dude. Every time. I gotta play a game of like of hand speed. Just so I can get the photo before it disappears. Alright. Yes, definitely not freezing, that's for sure. No freezing. There's definitely UV there, that's for sure. Banshee or Obake? Alright, well there's one way to identify a Banshee, and that's through the parabolic. Because there's a thing called a Banshee Scream, and I think every time a Banshee does something through the parabolic, there's a 25% chance for it to do a Banshee Scream. So if we get the Banshee Scream, then that's 100% a Banshee, otherwise it's an Obake. Banshee will pass through dots, and Obake will trigger EMF 5, so it's between one or the other. It shouldn't be that difficult to figure out. Because basically what we do is we just come back here after we set everything up, and then just watch it through the camera. And if it becomes dots, then we know it's for sure it's a Banshee. Yeah, so we got a ghost event. Oh, man. breaker again. It might be a banshee though, because like it came into this room. So like you notice like when it did the ghost event, I was in this room and it appeared right there. It might be a banshee because of the fact that like it followed me into this room. I'm pretty sure if it was an obake, it would have stayed in this room. So that's kind of the reasoning I'm going with. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Grab myself the camera and we're gonna snap 6 photos of the salt, and then whenever that firelight goes out, we'll snap a picture of that as well. Oh, actually, no, we can just fill up the whole book with salt. There you go, easy. Easy. Oh, it's freezing. Oh. It's a Hantu. That's a Hantu. Yes, that's a Hantu. Okay. All right. Okay, so all 3-star. We just need to cleanse the area. Crucifix. Okay. So I'll bring in a second crucifix, put it like out here, and then leave the main crucifix in here, and then just hang out there until my my sanity drops enough for it to hunt, and then we just cleanse and we're out. Easy. I already put the... Okay, whatever. I need a smudge stick. Checking sanity, 92. Okay. That's all we kind of need. You know, we don't need anything else other than the smudge stick. I need to figure out where the other crucifix is or where I put it. Because I put down the... I either put it down inside or out here somewhere. Oh, I put it right here. Okay, never mind. I got it. It still covers the rest of the bathroom. It's fine. Okay. Now it's just kind of waiting to turn off all the lights, all the dots. Turn off the flashlight. I'm going to turn off this light as well to make things a little darker. What I do want is this thing. I do want the flashlight because I'm going to need that. And then we'll close the door. I need to keep track of when the crucifix burns. Once crucifix burns, we just cleanse it. There we go. Pretty easy. I'm keeping an eye on the one that I put here and then the one that I put outside. Whichever one burns first. Because they kind of overlap. It's definitely there. That's for sure. Not the EMF for now. It's gonna take a bit. Because like, I mean, because my sanity is at 92. Or it was 92 before when I left. So it has to drain all the way down to 50. And then it's not even a guarantee that it will hunt at 50 either. Because I had an incident, well, not an incident, but me and Smasher were playing a map. I think it was Edgefield, and it was a Thay. And the thing about Thay is that they're territorial ghosts. So if you go into their area and you're around 75% sanity, they will hunt, um, or they're more likely to hunt. But this is an old Thay because we played the entire like we were in the house for a while, and essentially the Thay was full age, and when it's full aged, um, it will hunt instead at 75. It will hunt at 15%. But the thing is, I reached 0% sanity, and like it didn't hunt for 15-20 minutes when I was at 0, so I was so confused. Hold on. Just looking at a post on Discord. Yato posted something for Sorburst 2. They're working on the Halloween event. It looks pretty good, honestly. I'm excited for Sorburst 2 Halloween. Dude, the fingerprint is still there. Because this UV is acting on it. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, yeah, had to take a call there. Is the sync still on? There we go, turned it off. Alright, we're still waiting on the crucifix. Oh, here we go. Lights are off. Alright, it's time. It's definitely there. That's for sure. Hey, he likes to mess with the door, huh? Come on. I have no idea where my sanity is at. It's probably around like 60, 50 right now. It's been a while since we've been sitting here. And that crucifix is still sitting out there. Yeah, this crucifix will cover this entire side here and here. That crucifix will cover this side here. So if it walks outside and tries to hunt, then we should be fine. But it's still here, so this crucifix will be fine. Through the book. Perhaps not, or perhaps the scariest part is not the hunt itself. It's more of just waiting for the hunt to start. That's pretty scary. Oh yeah, just apologies to anyone who's watching and is sensitive to the flashing lights. I tend to just spam the button sometimes, and um, you know, it's just a habit of mine. I just tend to spam buttons, and sometimes it causes like a lot of flashing. So it's apologies for that. I'm hearing a lot of things drop. It's like forks being thrown. You've got to be joking me. It it did a ghost event and made me use up my my smudge stick. Man, that's not fair. Okay, we're definitely in 100%. That's for sure. That is for sure. Okay, I'm getting all the smudge sticks that I can get. It made me smudge. Alright. So this smudging it will make it so that it can't hunt. For like I think 90 seconds. Let me make sure of that though. Yeah, it won't be able to hunt for about a minute and a half. But we're at 30 sanity, so should not, it cannot hunt for a bit. Man, that was scary though. It popped right through the door. It closed the door and then it just popped right there. It's definitely here. That's what the EMF is telling me. Dude, I better not die risking this, man. It would suck. It's like that if I went through this entire process, it still died. Okay, buttons. Here we go. Crucifix got burned there. Easy cleanse. So, yep, there we go. All that and wow, dude, 20%. That's crazy. What? No way. Can't be serious. I went through all that just to get mimicked. Oh, dude, that's awful, man. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Dude, 24 minutes I'm never gonna get back. I went through all that just to get mimicked. Oh, man, are you serious? I didn't see an orb in there, though. Okay, that sucks. Alright, well, we gotta redo the map. Whenever I typically do the map until I get the correct guess. So, yeah. This one, and this one. Typically, like, I don't suspect that it's a mimic unless, like, it turns out to be Onryo. So like if the evidence matches up with like an Onryo, which I think is orb, box, and freezing temperatures, if it lines up like this, then I'll test for mimic. Dang dude. But it lined up like this. So there is, or actually no, yeah, orb was there. I just didn't test for box. Because if I boxed, it would have definitely been a mimic. That's awful, man. That is awful. Alright. Breaker's still here though, that's good. The thing about Willow Street too is Willow Street is a pretty small map to work with. It's not as small as like Tanglewood. Maybe, well, yeah, like Tanglewood's a bit smaller, but this is still a good map to work with. Lid's dropping over here. It's dropping fast. Yeah, okay. This is probably the room then. Kitchen this time. Sometimes you will get mimicked like that. If you don't properly check the 4 evidence, which is these ones right here, these 4, if you don't properly check all of them, then yeah, there's a potential chance for it to be a mimic. There is an automatic though. I think what is it? Oh no, freezing. Sorry, freezing. There we go. If you get these 3 right here, because it's these 4 right here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you get the this combination. Oh, take out the ghost orb. Get this combination. It's an easy mimic. You don't have to like think twice. It's because I didn't check spirit box. Because I already found 3 evidence, man. All right, I guess that's the rule of thumb. If we end up getting any combination of these over here, then we'll have to test for mimic. Alrighty, let's do this. Lights are flickering in this room, so probably right to say that this is the room. Let me see. Yeah, temperature is still pretty low here, so typically I think wherever the lights tend to flicker is where it's currently at, but I could be wrong about that. Spirit box, this and that. Oh, lights are off. That's great. Well, we have UV. This is good. At least we have a light source. UV is not the greatest light source, but it's better than nothing. Hold on a second. Oh, it is dropping here. I thought I saw a breath coming from the garage. Yeah, it's definitely here. The breath is coming out. Alright, so I was close. It's close. It's just like one room off. Alright, well, I mean, it's in the Was it it's in the same room as the fuse box. Alright, any orbs here? No. No orbs. Right? Right, no orb, right? No. Okay. Just gotta be sure about it, you know? I'm also gonna bring another crucifix to put on the other side of the car. Because the crucifix that I currently have might not cover that side, so I'm gotta be very cautious of that. Why am I going there? Okay. Let's have it track this side. There. I want to cover this entire side here. No UV on that one. Okay. We'll check for freezing afterwards. Bring another dots, get some salt, because it might be a wraith. We'll also check the spirit box again. Writing, good. Not a wraith anymore. It's right on top of me. I should probably just spirit box just to check. Nothing. So no UV. I'll hold on to spirit box for right now. Freezing. It's not going below 0, so I'll just. Okay. We get a camera, and then we should be good. Take photos of the salts. Okay. Well, they have to respond to spirit box. Based on like these two options here, spirit and Diogen, they have to respond to spirit box. It might be on that side over there, like the other side of that car, because I spirit boxed in like in front of the door, so it might be on the other side. All right, let's see. Hold on. There's something floating there. There's an orb. Mare Thay. Okay. That changes a lot of things. If it's not freezing, then it's not a revenant. If it doesn't spirit box, then it's not a. Okay, a dots is the spirit box will be mare. It did try to turn off the lights. Now, if it does shatter the lights, that's more likely to be a mare. So we'll see in a minute here. I'm gonna check the crucifix to see if it burned anything. Hold on, let me check my sanity. Okay, sanity's still healthy, so it won't hunt. Should not hunt. At least not until I hit like 75. If I hit 75 and like crucifix burns, so we know for sure that it's a Thay. Well, actually, not for sure, because Thays do age, so they can hunt. They'll hunt at like lower percents. From what I can see here, what happened to the crucifix that I put here? Oh, it's right here. It's just impossible to see. Alright, so let's go ahead and put down the salt here. Done. Alright. Check the temperature. It is not freezing. Don't touch the car. It should not UV. That's the thing. If it UVs, then it's a mimic. But I'm not seeing any UVs here. And also, I touched the light switch earlier. And it didn't UV then, so. Go ahead and line it up with the car here. Car keys are right here. You can just get the car keys and just turn off the car. It's a bit annoying, so. There we go. Alright, let's see if it decides to walk through the dots. If it doesn't, like, we'll observe from the safety of the van. If it doesn't walk through dots, then we test for box. If it boxes, then we know it's a mirror, and then we just leave. This should be an easy, like, shot right here. If it walks through dots, we'll know for sure, because it will appear, because the dots reach all the way back towards that left wall, reaches towards that right wall and onto the car. So if it walks anywhere like within this vicinity, the only part where it doesn't cover is behind the car. If it's behind the car and walks there, then you know, it won't show. But but if it's walking within any of these quadrants here, it'll be fine. I will go back and test. Well, there's the orb again. Okay, pass through the motion sensor that I set up. Still hasn't run dots yet. Okay. In that case, we're gonna go back in there and we'll check for spirit box. Because that's the only other option. If it doesn't pass through dots and it's not freezing, then it must be spirit box. And it wasn't there's no UV either. Okay, I checked twice on the car and on the light switch. There's no UV. So it cannot be a mimic. If it is a mimic, then you know, I've definitely done something wrong with this investigation. That's fair. Okay, we got what we need. So, all right. I need to bring in 2 more salts, some firelights. We can actually get this done. Like perfect game wise, because like all we need for the objective is just the parabolic, and then we just need to get like the rest of our photos, find the bone, and we're good. All right, last salt. Let's see. steps on this salt again. I'd rather photograph it all in one. Alright, firelight. Challenging parts can be finding the bone. Could be in the basement or something. Good. Good camera. All right. Oh, there it is. Okay. Nice. Okay, so that's bone. And then we get 2 more salt photos. Alright, we just need to get 2 more photos. Okay. Let's just bring in 2 more firelights. Have it burn out the firelights. Oh, we also need parabolic too. Alright, I'll do parabolic while it blows out the candles. Parabolic candle. Lights are flickering. That's pretty spooky. Okay. Down this. Light the match. Good. What's the name of the ghost here? Keith Phillips? Keith Phillips. Keith Phillips, I need you to respond to my parabolic. Please. Keith Phillips. Oh. That one more time. Keith Phillips. Keith Phillips. Keith Phillips. Keith Phillips. Alright, we got the parabolic. Good. Parabolic. 1 more photo. And that should be good. It takes 6 photos. Yeah, that's 6 salt photos. Alright, that's fine. Just gotta wait for it to blow out the candle. Come on. That's all I need. I know it's right there because it just passed through the motion sensor. Oh, turn off the light. It's a mirror after all, so that makes a lot of sense. Good. All right, let's go ahead and cleanse the area. And we're out. Right, chill out there, man. No need to be so aggressive. All I did was cleanse the area, proceed to leave the house, and he just starts slamming doors on me. Alright, whatever. Better not be a mimic, dude. Ugh. Let's go, we got the perfect one. Spirit box, done. Oh, you can join in. Same code.
Alright, let's go. Oh, wait a second. Dang, you got nothing.
Okay, point hope.
Give me a second. I'll give you this. One of these two, sure. Alright. I'm gonna point hope. We're not gonna survive.
Okay. Let me see that.
Fuse box is second floor. Not too bad.
Oh, I forgot to change difficulty. This is my soloist.
It's whatever. Is it harder or easier?
It's easier. It's 5.45.
It's not much of a difference, but
Coming.
what?
Demon.
He's hunting?
That's a demon.
Okay, let's get out of here.
No, I died out of that.
Bruh. At the front door?
No, it was up the stairs.
Oh, okay. That's one way to find out. I think there's a new record.
Maybe. Nah, we were 18 seconds off of the achievement. That's tough.
Oh well.
We're redoing that. That seemed a bit too easy. Alright. Here. Thermo. Spirit box. Crucifix.
Alright, four. Four.
going to the top.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's start here.
My lights are on. It's 6.2 in the fuse box room. I'm going to assume that it's here.
Was this snowing outside?
I'm checking right now. It's no, I don't see any snow. Besides, other rooms were like 9. Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, got it. There's breath in here.
Oh yeah, it's breath in there.
Okay, and also mess with my night vision.
Okay. Where are you?
Let's come up. Doing a lot of ghost events, that's for sure. No response to the box.
How far up are you? Still be throwing stuff.
Okay.
So she's in the way.
Camera in there.
Find the bonus.
Okay.
How's Sandy looking?
That was a 59.
Jeez. Seriously?
I think it's a U-Day, probably. You know, yours is higher than mine, so.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
I need to check for ghost orbs. Because that's the telltale sign. Ghost orbs, dots, and freezing temperatures out of the U-Day.
Here for now. This is right now.
Alright, let's see. This off.
Needs. Think. We have all the essentials. That's good. No, okay, I'll just cut away each one here.
Mark off spirit box.
Alright.
It's freezing.
Freezing, okay. Yeah, it might be your right. You got your camera in there, right?
I'm not seeing any orbs though.
Oh, wait. hasn't turned off the fuse box yet, to be honest. Could be a gem. There should be a camera on the first floor if you need it.
Sure.
Alright, I think we can cross off EMF 5 because it did a ghost event early and it's just a force. Correct.
Dots.
Right. Huh, I didn't see dots though.
Behind you.
I'll go behind me. Okay.
Alright, let's see. Right, it's between Yude and Oni. So it's between EMF 5 and Ghost Storm.
Well, I'm not sure about EMF 5. I did whole ghost event and just no EMF, no EMF 5. Never mind, it was EMF 5. Also, I'm dead. Wait, no, I'm good.
That's just an Oni. Onis do a lot of ghost events.
Well, it explains its behavior.
Why does it do more ghost events? Well, the last Oni I had just would not stop doing events.
Okay. EMF 5. We're not doing pictures, are we?
No,
Oh,
we're
no
just
way.
gone.
This
We're
man.
gone. We're gone.
Oh, I really was hunting. Jeez.
No, that was a ghost event.
Those register as 10s.
So the way that the activity monitor works is that it takes the sum of all the ghost activity. So
Oh,
if there's a lot of things happening, it'll add it all up. So
okay.
it'll look like a hunt, look like a 10, but it's not. That's why, like, even if the chart goes from 0 to 5, that is an indicator of EMF 5, but not always, because it could have just added it up.
Okay.
You can't always trust the activity monitor, but it's always good to verify. Alright, Wisdale Farmhouse.
Okay. Wow, let's get the far end. That's annoying. I'm glad the fuse box. That's wrong.
Okay. Alright.
I forgot the thing. I forgot the bloody thermo. Got it? Yeah.
Let's try here. It's not that one. It's not the attic.
Yeah, none of these rooms.
Right. It's probably downstairs. Power's out.
I got it. Does this map have a car, or is that just my end?
I don't know.
No, well, that's wrong. Oh, it's the fuse box room.
Okay.
It's 9 over here.
Okay. coming.
Well, it might be this whole entire area.
Retest. Not getting a response.
Maybe he's not here. Never mind. Well, checked every room. I'm just gonna bet that's over there. Damn.
Hold on.
What's up?
There's writing.
Writing?
In the very first room.
Oh, I just placed on the wind. But that doesn't make sense because the temperature is so high. This is like the hottest room, so. Is that you?
It's not here.
Let's check upstairs again.
Writing means spirit, poltergeist, mare, revenant, shade, demon. None of these ghosts can wander.
It's sitting right here.
Okay.
And something opened.
Alright, that's fine. That's where it is. Alright. It shouldn't be too far from the book.
Not here. Just right here. UV.
Okay. Poltergeist, demon, myling.
I'm not sure if I'll make it in time, but I'll still make camera. Is that you or was that?
Checking spirit box. I mean, we already have UV, so. Spirit box. Poltergeist.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Power box is off.
You want to get the objectives or what?
What do we have? Cleanse area, motion sensor, escape a hunt. Alright, it's fine. Just move on.
Okay.
Let's go. Not very foggy.
Night vision is going to be completely useless.
Alright.
We got 9 over here. White 10.
Okay. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah, looks like it's it. But the tents are not that temperature.
Alright, I'm coming.
Tragic.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. Alright. I was writing. That's good. There's no UV. No UV. No freezing. Let's check here. That is.
UV.
Oh, on the top here? Okay. UV, spirit box, writing, poltergeist. Okay. Another poltergeist. Okay, what photos do we have? We have writing. Alright, we can do the book. We're not doing the full objectives. We'll get the photo book done. At least. Bone and photo book.
I'm gonna take a picture of not sure.
Oh, and I got a footprint. Nice.
Oh,
Okay, 2 more
where's the
photos.
camera? Camera the image of the fingerprints over here?
What do you mean?
There's a light. See, there's like fingerprints on it
Fingerprints.
on the lamp.
Right, delete that last picture. Here, you can take a picture of that. I'm gonna find bone. Oh,
That's
dang.
salt.
Alright. Forget it. Forget that picture then. Just find bone and then we'll just use the candle. Forget the last one.
Nah, man.
I'm not risking a 2-star photo.
Found it.
Wow, it's a whole foot. Okay, interactions are done. Notebook is done. We got bone. Alright, we're out.
Not cleansing.
Yeah, if you want to. It's not. Well, yeah, go ahead. Alright. I'm not doing the other objective though. Okay. Let's see, we'll go for 15 more minutes. That should be enough for about 2 or 3 maps. This one, this, and that.
Garage.
There we go. Alright. Bones in the dining room. Right down here. Thinking basement.
Yes, basement.
No response. Okay. Um, that one, and let's grab motion sensor 2. Whoa. Right, let's see. Is there any ghost orbs? No ghost orb. That's alright. That's whatever. Oh, there's writing, huh?
Okay. Camera should be in there.
Not freezing. There's more writing over here.
Or
Okay. What's it there?
huh?
What's it there?
Shut dots?
No, I'm saying it's a they.
Yeah, but did you see dots?
No, but it's not freezing. It's not freezing and didn't respond to my box earlier. Let me test it again. Oh, it knocked over something. I really liked his bucket, that's for sure. Alright, no response. Into box. Freezing. It is almost freezing. It is very close. Close but not quite. I need one more dots.
One dot's coming right out.
Alright, let's just finish the rest of the photo book. We'll need, I'm just gonna put down the salt, we'll need the candles. Alright, there we go. And there. Oh, nice. Okay, perfect.
What? You got that?
Stepped on the salt. One more. And there we go. Okay.
Alright. Violet, tell me.
Ooh.
Alright. Light 'em. I think I saw dust.
Okay.
I don't know. No way.
Yep, that's for sure. Just need one picture, that's it. Just put it down. Okay, we're out. Alright, we'll do one more and then we'll call it a stream.
Okay.
New parabolic.
What?
Tier 2 dots. Tier 2 parabolic. Alright. Oh, I'll finish with Edgefield.
Basement.
Oh, I took the wrong headset. Whoops. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Okay, there we go. It's on.
Yeah, I heard it's definitely upstairs somewhere. I heard a phone number.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, you can take off the headset. That's awesome. Alright.
how do you do that?
You look at the hook and press F. Alright, good to know. Getting EMF from there. Lots of different types of equipment. We're stacked. Oh, that's freezing for sure. Alright. A few things that can be. One of them is a demon. That's very scary. But we'll be okay. We just have to believe. And honestly, I mean, probably would have hunted by now if it was a demon. But we'll find out. Take another dots. Okay. Need to put dots on like the wall. One on the floor. I'm gonna try to cover the wall. And then yeah. So we'll go here and then we'll put one on the wall like this. That should be enough to like pretty much cover the entire room. So nothing here. Yeah, freezing for sure. Motion sensor goes off. I'm gonna try to do the spirit box again. If it doesn't respond this time, then I'm gonna mark it off. Yeah, see, it's basically, I think, alright. So I'm gonna mark off spirit box. Jinn, could be a demon again. But a demon must write in the book. Could be an orb, actually. Let me see. Not seeing any orbs. Let me check one thing. I'm gonna check one thing. Pretty sure Smash Rig just DC'd. Look at that. He just turned it. He turned into air. So I think he pretty much DC'd on that one. It's fine. I'll figure out the rest. All right. Okay, so there's no ghost. That's for sure. Between a demon, an oni, a shade, or a djinn. No activity meter. All right. I'm gonna go in and probably use. I'm gonna put some salt down. No orbs at all. That's very interesting. Actually, hold on. Let me take a crucifix with me. Because it might burn the crucifix in the room, but it could also be outside the room, because this mode basically makes it so that the ghost can also wander out of the room. So, I gotta be careful of that one as well. If it does decide to, like, come out of the room and do all that. Alright. I don't think... Oh, it wrote. Okay. Demon or shade. Might be a shade. Could also be demon. That's kind of scary, though. Alright, there's one way to find out whether this is a shade or not. I set up the thing like this, right? And then here's what we do. We grab a second camera and we put that camera to overlook the EMF. And then that will tell us whether or not it's an EMF 5. Because it hasn't hunted, I'm thinking that it's not a demon. But I could be wrong. Let me go ahead and grab a second camera, grab this camera here. And we're just going to lay it so that we can see the EMF. Unless the EMF decides to trigger while we're in there. That would be the perfect kind of confirmation to tell us whether or not this is a demon or a shade. But we shall see here. We shall see. So we set it up just like this. I don't know if I can see that properly. Probably just set it up like this, maybe. Yeah, writing and what is it? Oh, UV is the last one. But I mean, it touched the door. I think it touched like the light switch. No UV. UV is the last one for demon. So. Also, the phone went off here and also didn't trigger anything. Okay. I'm thinking there's a shade. Freezing. It's not a revenant because there's no orbs in here. And it's probably not a Moroi either. But let me do one last check on the spirit box. Just to be sure. Can't be too sure on anything here. But yeah, like look at that. It's just not responding to anything. So I'm thinking this is a shade. Because it didn't do anything while I was there. See, like as soon as I left, it started touching the door and stuff. So I'm thinking this is a shade. Let me check to be just sure. Also, my sanity is super low. EMF 2. Alright, let's just keep looking here. This is a perfect angle, by the way. Another EMF2. Yeah, see, it's doing stuff while I'm not there. Stuff's just happening. If it moves rooms, that's gonna be bad. But I hope this is, yeah. That's an EMF 5. There you go. That's EMF 5. That's shade, easy, and we are done. All right. Yeah, we're not taking any more time there, so we're done. That's a shade. As soon as that EMF 5 went off, I knew for a fact, and I mean also the fact that it didn't do anything while it's there. There we go. Shade. And we got a new sound sensor. Let's go ahead and buy that. But this is going to be our last round. So just go ahead and do this. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and buy my sound sensor. And we're going to go to the quick loadouts. Just make sure all of that is set and ready to go. Yeah, there we go. So we have, where is it? Yeah, tier 2 sound sensor. So we have a lot of good things. Level 32, almost enough to get the thermo, because thermo is 36. But this is all we'll do for today. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed today's Phasmophobia stream, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Want to see some more Phasmophobia? Make sure to let me know in the comments section, live chat, the Discord server. Special thanks to Smashstrike for joining in to help me out with today's runs, and also everyone else who tuned in as well. See Kuma, Stop Motion Magic, Josh, Andresu, and of course Smashing for also tuning into the chat too. Anyways, yeah, we're done here. So we'll be back with a Cerberus 3 stream on Friday, because Cerberus 3 Dungeon is coming out on Friday, so I gotta be ready for that. So that's what we'll do on Friday. And I also have an announcement that I'm gonna make on Friday. But stay tuned for that. I'll also make it in the Discord server as well. So yeah, other than that, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed, and catch you later.